I'm back again today with another Jimin reaction for you guys. Jimin is back with the official title track and MV, which is called Like Crazy. I'm so excited. I really enjoyed the pre-release, and I'm really curious what he's gonna go for this time. I think we were all quite taken by surprise. We're taken by surprise with the pre-release, and he gave us something that we weren't expecting at all. And I'm not sure this time if he's gonna go for something that we feel like he'd go for, or if he's gonna like confuse us again. I have no idea. Either way, I'm super excited, and I will be doing a first listen for Face. Well, the songs that are remaining on there that I haven't heard. So I'll be checking out Faceoff, Interlude Dive, and Alone all in one in this video. I'm aware that there's also a secret track that it was there's a secret track that was on the CD version only. However, I'm not going to be reacting to that. I don't want to risk this getting blocked any more than it's at risk of getting blocked. So I'll just check that out in my own time, and yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just go.
Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time.
Okay guys, let's go. Jimin, Like Crazy, official MV. Let's go. Oh, already. Yes, that's pretty. Whoa! Oh, this is it. This is the one. I love this really deep synths. Okay. Oh, his voice. Okay. Oh, he repeated it. Oh, there's can you hear that? Yo, Jimin is having a party. Oh, this sounds fantastic! What's in these melodies? Forever. This MV is. Wait. I love those synths. Also, his little ad-libs. That sounds so good. Oh, those synth pop, those 80s synths, that 80s clap. The percussion is very 80s, that drum pad. Can you hear it? That melody right there, stunning. This part as well. Oh, good night. What's that? Poo poo. What's he got in his hand? Paint. Poo poo or mud. One of the three. Or plasma. Ectoplasm. That was excellent. That was absolutely brilliant. At first I thought it was going to be R&B. Well, I guess it was a little bit R&B, but when we had those guitars, that guitar sound coming in the beginning, that bloom, 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 boom, 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 bloom, that sounded so good. Those specific chords and notes just sounded so pretty. And the best thing about this song for me, hands down, were the melodies and his vocals. He sounded absolutely brilliant with this type of song. It did change, the sound did change, whereas immediately I thought, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be R&B, and I was like, yes! It did turn to a little bit more of like an 80s synth pop influenced track, something like The Weeknd would put out. I'm not a fan of The Weeknd or that sound he puts out. I find it very boring and repetitive. So you can hate me all you want for what I'm about to say. I love that more than the song by The Weeknd. I just don't like The Weeknd songs for some reason. It's just me. I like The Weeknd when, like, in the beginning when he first came out with those 3 mixtapes where his sound was different. He did that song, from the morning to the evening, playing spend the tennis, got the malls kicking like I'm 6 months, drinking Alizé when I cereal for breakfast. All that money in the money. Do you know that song? Like, I loved him during that time, but then after that I just found the 80s synth pop stuff very annoying and repetitive. So for me to enjoy this even more than the person who's putting out that sound a lot right now in the music industry says a lot. I prefer Jimin's voice and everything like that, and that's not to put down The Weeknd, that's just personal preference, okay? I thought it was really good. I was worried. I was like, oh no, it's got the 80s synth pop vibe. And I was like, you know what? There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say because it's absolutely fantastic. I loved the instrumentation. I loved how dreamy it was. It gave a sense of nostalgia a little bit, not just because of the 80s sounds, but just the vibe of the song and the MV as well. The MV was giving me late 90s, early 2000s type of R&B, type of MV. But I do feel it was like a mesh between R&B and that 80s synth poppy sort of sound, electro, you know what I mean, that electronic sort of sound. He sounded brilliant. We had some really, really nice vocal moments on that, and I'm really, really glad, because everyone who had a complaint for the pre-release, I understand, I 100% understand. I even said I did not like the over-processed vocals. I felt personally it was just a little bit too much for me, but I understood that that's what he wanted to go for. That's the type of song he wanted to go for overall, and he wanted those types of vocals. I don't think they would have forced Jimin to put out something he didn't want to put out, right? That was his choice. That was the song he wanted to put out, and I think everybody just jumped the gun way too quick and were way too ready to complain and say, oh, Jimin's got such a big... Wait for the album, man. Wait for the title track. And here he is, giving us those vibes, those vocals from vocalist Jimin that we know and love so well. So I'm really glad he's probably shut some people up now. I really, really like that. Let's go on to the B-sides. Okay, guys, let's go. The first B-side is called Face Off. Let's go. Do 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 do. Oh. Oh! Nice ambience. What is that? Restaurant or mall?
Alright. Yes, the blame is on me. 지금 내 모습을 봐. 사람 모조리 같이. 사람을 믿는 걸. 지독한 악몽이 시작인 걸.
Love that he's using his low register. A little solo of this.
Tonight I turn on, I'll be sober. Burning up, it's a fucking over. Break it down, break it down.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Ah, boom, 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 boom. Ooh, is that female vocal? Ooh. Love that, love voice manipulation. Layered with. Whoa. Look at this. Oh no! I'm so impressed with his lyrics. Okay! The harmonies as well, you know? I love that. Okay, Jimin. So electric tones back. Yes, I can hear electric guitar in my left ear. I wish it was more prominent. It's ad-libs. Ooh, the beat was slowed. Love that shit. Ooh. I'm a huge fan of songs slowing down like that, especially at the end of the song. It just gives the song this extra vibe to it, and I really, really love how it did that at the end there. The song is very, very good. I was feeling the attitude we got from his pre-release a little bit more, but just a little bit more watered down without the sort of the voice filters and stuff like that. But I felt that dark energy in there a little bit. Loved the melodies again. His voice was fantastic. I'm really loving hearing the different ranges of Jimin, because we've always only ever really heard his falsetto, his high, his squeaky indie girl voice, right? Which we all love and know so well because it's so unique within K-pop. But it's really, really nice to hear him hitting these different ranges and hearing his lower register, because he sounds fantastic, really and truly. I like the vibe of that song. My only one complaint is I could hear some electric guitar towards the end there. I think it was in my left ear. I wish that was more prominent. I wish we had a moment where it is more of the instrumental cut out and we just had like a guitar solo, like. And then with Jimin doing some like ad-libs in the back. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that would have just added an extra oomph to the song. But other than that, it was very good. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. We now have Interlude Dive. I love that. It's reversed. That sounds pretty. It almost sounds like a harp.
이렇게 만나게 되네요. 여러분 지민입니다.
Give me goosebumps. that cello that just came in? That's cello. So what are all these recordings? What are these samples he's using? Is that flute? That's flute. Where's he going? Where are all these recordings? Do you take them specifically? Were they recorded specifically? You doing a PP or is he pouring some TT? Ta? It's cha or water. It's a cup of cha or water. Did he just slap his thighs? We're going straight on to the next track, which is Alone. Wow, that was a vibe. Very nice piano.
눈앞에서 웃고 있는 모두가 무섭게 느껴져 도망치려 했지만
This voice sounds so
길을
good.
잃어버린 지금의 너
No, register. I can't go over this from a...
수치에 잠들고 기억이 나지 않을 때 생각해봤어 지금 내가 뭘 하고 있는 건지 왜 나만 이런 건지
Hey, the croakiness.
매번 괜찮은 척하는 내 모습이 한심하게 느껴져 똑같은 하루가
That little good block.
다시 흘러가 얼마나 버텨야 나 돌아갈 수 있을까 차갑고 쓸쓸한 밤 아무 생각 없이 불 꺼진 방 안을 걸어 나 홀로 괜찮다 했었지만 점점 날 잃어가는 것만 같아
Oh my god, I can't get over his vocals. Honestly. Oh, I thought this video again. Yeah, he did it again. That's really cool. Is that choir? La, 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 la. Can you hear the layering, the vocals? It's very subtle. Woo! Can't get over his there register. There's a little bit of a broad tone in his voice there as well. So the breathiness in his voice here as well. The guitar. See those vocals back. Oh, I love that. Such a clever little production. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Oh, hear that gritty synth. Wow. Okay, that was brilliant as well. I really loved the vibe of that one. It was very dreamy. It was very floaty. Do you know what I mean? And what made it that way the most, I think, was the guitar all throughout. Like, I love that sort of guitar with the reverb. and there was so many layers to the song. I feel like the song there wasn't too much going on. It wasn't distracting, but there were so many little layers to the song, and there were so many little moments within the song. Like when that choir, I think it was a choir, well, it's just those vocals that are going, na, 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 na. That sounded really, really, really nice. And that choice to do the, ooh, where it kind of like goes lower and it kind of goes, you know the part I mean in the chorus? Like, I love shit like that. Little details within production like that are so important. I have to talk, yeah, I love that overall. Also about the interval as well. I love the interval. I love the instrumentation. I love the use of the recordings, the samples. I don't know if he took those specifically or if he took them off videos he took, or I'm not sure what the story is behind that. I'm sure he will explain it at some point. But I really, really like that. And also the way the instrumental kind of sort of progressed. We had some cello come in, and then that flute, the way it came in, it was very, very pretty. Just to wrap this all up, I'm really happy with this album because I feel like Jimin, I feel like everyone, as they've come out with more solo content since this little break we're having from BTS, I feel like they've shown us a different side to them. And I'm loving it, and I'm loving that we've got to see a different side to Jimin's vocals. He was singing a lot on his low register. We did get his little indie girl voice all throughout the songs as well, but he has been showing us a different side to his vocals, and I'm here for it, really and truly. I think he has a beautiful low register as well. I'm hoping that once BTS are back putting out projects together, that we get to hear more of not only Jimin's but Jungkook's low register as well, because I feel like both of them have a wider range than what we get to hear on BTS songs. That's just my personal opinion, and obviously we've heard it now here with Jimin that he can sing in a low register as well, so I'm hoping we get a few more songs that what's the word, that will fit their low registers more as well. Well, we know B, he can sing on the low register anyway, that's his voice, he's got a baritone anyway, but you know what I mean. Maybe we could do a bit of an exchange, you know? We could have Taeyang singing in a more of a, in a falsetto even. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm very, very proud of him. And yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think personally, I think Like Crazy is my favourite song on this album, believe it or not. Let me know which is your favourite song on this album. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Go and follow me on Instagram, guys. Go and follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh!